Happy Wednesday, y'all. I have to make a quick call, actually. We have a dumpster fire of a situation going on where we have a solid deal that possibly might get canceled. So I'm going to have to call title real quick. So just let me get that set up. This is currently happening right now. So it's fun. Potential deal where we can make almost $500,000. So I'm like, I got to get this taken care of right now. Let's see. Okay, so I got to call title. So let's get the number. And you guys are going to hear me call and deal with this. 4-5.
Hey, Law Firm. This is Grace. How may I help you?
Hey, Grace, how you doing? This is Dennis Cashforland.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I have a quick question for you. Is Justin in actually?
Yeah, he's in, but he's on the phone right now.
Oh, okay. Can you actually just have him call me back? I have a question about a parcel we just opened title with today.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him know if he's on the phone. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Grace. And I just saw your. I think did you send me this email? Oh no, Alexa sent me an email. I'll have to get something renotarized. So I'll send that back in for.
The lien waiver wasn't filled out or stamped by the secretary, so that will have to be re-executed.
No problem. I'll print it out and get it back out to you by tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So we'll wait for that call back. So we have a big dumpster fire going on where basically seller wants to cancel, saying we had a breach of contract because we are 7 days in. We are 7 days in, and he's saying that so we signed the contract August 27th. We said we would send the EMD by 7 days. We're technically 5 days, business days. So he's saying we're breaching contract because today would be the 8th day, even though today title was open and EMD was sent or is being sent today. So potential $500,000 deal. So don't want to lose that. So while we're waiting for the call to come back, let's do this. Share screen, entire screen. Mastermind, if you guys are going, please make sure you got your tickets and like that. Boom. A lot of this stuff is sold out. All the VIPs are sold out. We've added more too. They've completely sold out. Gonna be an awesome event. Like, absolutely. Here's the agenda. So VIP kickoff. We got this is like for VIP only. Super fun. We're gonna be doing a bunch of different things there. Event day one, we're going to be doing networking. A couple speakers last year. We did a lot of speaking. This year, we're going to do less, more networking. Cancel paid for the survey on the 100 acres. She's having second. Oh, okay, yeah. So Victor, yeah, dude, totally. This is what we're dealing with right now. So this will be hopefully useful for you. So this is everything we got going on. It's going to be an awesome event. Sumners went all out. Here's my dumb face right here. I'll be speaking. Same with Ajay right here. And then Jerry's talking. We got John Jasniak talking. Mayor, Michael Bull, Rylan, Peter, Rylan. So it's going to be awesome. Sumner, obviously. So yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. Let's do this. Let's go through some market selection stuff. So question is land investing still lucrative with everybody coming in? A lot of these people, like, there's a lot more, we'll call it sharks in the ocean, right? There's a lot more people out there. There's a lot more people going after deals and stuff like that. And it is absolutely still lucrative. And I'll show you a couple ways on how we're staying lucrative. We're staying in our wheelhouse. So what we're doing is we're basically trying to find we look at this map, right? So we look at this map and we're like, man, look at all these hot counties. Like, there's so many freaking counties that are hot. And guess what? A lot of people are going after the same exact counties. So what we got to start doing is kind of changing our strategy a little bit. So let's do this. Let's look at the 20 to 40s. And I want to look at let's see the sold in 6 months. And now look, the hot is the yellow. So all these are 20 to 40 acres that are sold in the last 6 months, right? So let's go zip code wise. We'll do the same thing. All right, so there's a lot of data here, so we got to zoom in. So let's pick a state. So let's go. So Georgia has some new rules, so we're going to stay away from them. Let's go Kentucky. Let's see what Kentucky's doing these days. So we'll zoom in and let's just see what we got in Kentucky. So Kentucky itself. Now, when we're looking at this, you got the hot is yellow, then it goes down all the way blue. So let's look at some. We were 90% there and subdivide in the last minute. Pull this off. Yeah, Vic. If you have a memorandum, you could file a memorandum of contract. So look into that, or file a notice of interest, and that basically could protect your interest, especially with any money you put in. So definitely look into that. Call your attorney and see what they say. Georgia new rules with their mailing. You have to have a posted little thing on the front that shows, hey, this is a solicitation or something like that. So basically, it's just a new template you have to create. Could be a pain in the ass. So it doesn't mean it's a deal killer, but it just changes things. So one thing I want to look at here is when I'm looking at a county or a zip code or whatever the case may be, I want to make sure there's sales happening. So let's do this. Let's go here. Let's filter. Let's just put KY, Kentucky. Let's apply. Okay. And then I want to look at a couple different things. I want to go here. Let's go the solds. I want to see. Oh, sorry. Let's just sort this. All right. So sold in 6 months. So there's 5 in this zip code, 4008. So this is probably one of the hottest ones right here. Is that sold in 1 year? There's 6. So it's a bit slower. So if you look at this, you're like the SDR rate is nothing, right? There's 3 active. There's nothing really going on. The STR rates look terrible, but look at the average days on market is 68. Okay. Median sold acreage is 25. Average sold PPA is 8K. Gini is pretty low. So let's look at this zip code. All right. So you got Redfin. We go 4008. I want to actually see the type of land that's selling, right? I mean, instead of me just going for the best STRs and doing all this stuff, right? Let's actually see the type of land that's moving, right? So let's go here. Let's go sold. Let's go 1 year. Let's go filter sold land 1 year. Let's do a 10-acre minimum. Let's check out what we got going on. So we got 7, right, in this zip code. Already there's one with a house on it. So obviously we're going to ignore that. Ignore that completely. What do we got here? $25 acres, vacant land, so we're $20K an acre. And let's just check this baby out. So listed, sold pending. That was weird. So this was probably like an off market. They listed it, but they already had a buyer in mind or something like that. So we'll ignore that. Whoa, look at this. Something's going on here. Sold for 65. And it sold a year later, not even. 6 months later for 499. Something tells me they probably built on this or something of that sort. There's no way that happened. If they did, good for them. So we got 215. So it looks like a lot of farmland stuff out here. The one negative thing about working with farmland is a lot of times people know their values, right? So that's the hardest part. Like they know what their properties technically could be worth. because they farm it or they make money off it, whatever the case may be. So they look at the value based on what they could profit off it, and it does make it a little bit more difficult to go through and make a lower offer. Let's say, let's see. So what I'm looking at here is I want to see how fast stuff goes pending. So see right here, October 17th, 18th, it was listed. It went pending in like less than 2 weeks. Okay. So going by that, I'm like, damn, this is pretty crazy, right? It's a fast moving market. What's happening is there's probably not a lot of supply, and the demand is up here, but the supply is down here, right? So when a property finally goes on, you get a bunch of buyers looking at it. And then that's why you get a lot of properties that are selling pretty quick. So while the sell-through rates might not be amazing, if you look at the sold data and you're saying, okay, these properties are moving at a pretty fast rate, well, something's going on there. That means the demand is super high. You should probably look into those markets more, right? That could be a couple different ways. You could call agents. You could say, hey, look, looks like a lot of these properties are selling really fast. Is there a lot of demand? Is there something going on here, right? So market selection could just be a bigger, broader thing. It doesn't just have to be go by the numbers. Let's go by the numbers and look at the numbers only. That's it. You could also look at other factors. And this is going to help you stay competitive, because while everybody else that's not watching this video is just looking at the sell-through rates and moving on, right? You could find these little pockets of markets that are doing things that nobody's noticing, right? So we've been having a ton of success with that. And that's basically what we use to pick our markets. So if you look here, active 0, right? So it's 42501. I believe I actually mailed this county before, 42501. Let's see what we got here. So there's only 4 sold, but let's see how fast they sold. Okay, so we got November 10th, price changed, and then it went contingent. So if you look at over the holidays, there's typically going to be a delay in things. I don't see that as a bad thing, but still 30 days for it to go under contract when they got the price right. Sold for 115. So if had they listed it probably at like 120, probably would have went under contract faster. Let's see. EDK. So this went pending in like less than 30 days as well. Yeah, guys, this is definitely a great way to find markets, right? I'm looking at this, right? So our land on Land Insights, you look at this. What's our sell-through rates? So it's 100, 400, 500, because there's only one property on the market, one pending. So that's why there's some sell-through rates. So people are looking at that and they're like, they'll ignore that, right? I'm looking at this. Look at the DOM. Let's look what's sold. And then I want to see how fast it's sold. Let's check out 42728. Okay. So we got some activity, 17, it looks like, above 10 acres. Let's sort by lot size. Now, wow, look at this baby. Beautiful piece. 187 acres. Let's see how fast this lady sold. So this took a while because of price. But look, once they got the price right, October 12th, boom, went under contract pretty dang quick. So it's pricing and also market demand, right? There's definitely a ton of market demand. 142 acres, Hunter's Paradise. So we got a listed active. It was delisted, then it was relisted. Okay, so we went, yo, what's up, Rob? January 10th, price changed. So they got the price right, and then it went active. So it's a little slower on this one. Rob, waiting on Taylor to call me back. Justin's going to call me back, so. So we got 64 acres. This sold in. So the larger parcels are going to take a little bit longer, but look at this guy. March 22nd, March 25th, March 29th. That's my birthday. It was sold. This sold in friggin' 8 days. So, let's look at this county. Let's actually I like this one. Let me see if there's anything going on for sale. Couple parcels for sale. So that tells me there's demand in the market. It's probably just a little slower, right? Not a lot of properties going on the market. So 42728. Let's see how many properties are available to purchase. So let's do this. Let's go to Land Vision. Let's log in. Start Land Vision. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Unknown error has occurred. Fantastic. So 42728. 42728. Here's our county. Here's our zip, I mean. Let's turn on some layers. Do the zip code boundaries. Okay. Search here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna search here. We're actually gonna do this. We're gonna go let more. I'm gonna go into here. Oops, sorry. Search property search. I want to go into advanced property search and hit OK. Let's close this. So we have this area. So that's our include area. Okay, so we're gonna include that land use. I basically only want to look for vacant, rec, vacant res, and that's it. Characteristics, I want to go deselect all. I want to go lot size greater than or equal to 5. Let's do 4.9. All right, and then apply filter. Let's see what we got. It says there's 3. I don't even see any. Okay, let's try taking this out. Just seeing what type of land shows up. Invisible. I'm going to guess a lot of this is probably zoned agricultural. So what's happening is it's not showing up, right? So let's try putting that back on. Yeah, no, something's off here. Select all. Let's close that out. All right, let's try this again. No, Rob, we're not looking at a deal. I'm trying to pull some parcels, picking some counties. So for some reason, let's go back to our regular search. Let's go property search right here. Okay, let's try doing this. Yeah, something happened there. Okay, no big deal. So include area, characteristics greater than 4.9. Apply filter. Based on find subdivided markets, dividing markets with reliable spreads, e.g., both 10 acres and 100 acres are 2 to 10 acre, like all comps. Okay, so now, so what you want to try to look for then, if you're looking for subdivide markets, is look for stuff that is a lower Gini, right? So that it stays pretty consistent in that area. The lower the Gini, the better it's going to be, right? Because it'll be easier to stay consistent in that price brackets. If it's all over the place, yeah, something's wrong there, right? Wow, there's a ton of parcels here. Property type. Let's take out ag. And let's try this again. Something's telling me something's wrong here. Include area. Let's reset. Yeah, something's going on with this. 42728. 42728. Okay, go back here. Set boundaries. Okay. All right, there we go. Search area. Okay, characteristics, property type. Perfect. Apply filter. Lower genie. Sorry, I didn't get that. Thanks, by the way. Oh, okay. So, Nasser, so what you look at is this. So if you're using Land Insights, so Land Insights has this score right here. It's called the Genie score. Okay. So the lower the Genie, the better, right? Genie 3-month, Genie 6-month. So let's do this, right? So let's say you're looking for subdivided markets. You're probably looking 40 to 100 acres. Let's go on the county level. Okay. 40 to 100 acres. Let's go Genie low. So Genie 6-month. Okay. Now we could take off. So this is only showing KY right now. Let me take that off. Hi. Okay. So these are all the markets that have a lower Genie. Okay. So if we look at like Arizona, so this purple right here, that's hot. That means hot means lower, right? So the lower the Genie, the tighter the pricing is going to be. So let's go Genie 6 months. Or you could even do Genie 1 year. It doesn't matter. The lower the Genie, the better. But if this has a obviously 0, it's because there's no data. So let's do this. Let's go solds. Oh, crud. All right. I messed that one up. Genie 6 months. Okay. So let's go solds. Let's go equals to or greater than or equals to 5. 5. So I want to see at least 5 sold. And then I want to go through here and I want to look at the Genie score. Let's do the 1 year Genie. Okay, so this is a 5-5. So let's go Ross, Ohio. Let's check out Ross County, OH. No. Ross County. Okay, so Ross County, Ohio. So let's go here. So you got land, you go for sale. Let's go sold. Land. 1 year. Now let's look at size ranges. So we go 40 plus. I want to see what these guys are selling for. So this county, so we got 126, 580. So sold for 375, 126. So we got 375 divided by 126. 2,900 an acre. All right, so let's go here. So you got 2,900. This is in lot size, so these are going down. So that's sold for more. Let's sold for more. 300K, 66 acres. So 66, 5K an acre. Yeah, 4,500 an acre. Okay, so 4,500 an acre. Now let's do this, right? Real quick. So I'm going to go back. I want to look at this size. So that was a 40 plus. So now let's do this. Let's go. Let's do 5 to 10s. Okay, I want to see what these 5 to 10s are selling for. All right, so this guy, this 10 acre, so for 13K an acre. Okay. This guy right here, 10 acre, sold for 14K an acre. Now, did you see that? So real quick, I was able to go. Okay, so this area, um, this is 6,800. It's floodplain though, so that's why it's sold for less. But real quick, I was able to see. Okay, so this over 40 acres is selling for 35, 4,500 an acre. Below 10 acre, below 20 and 10 acres is all selling for higher, 10, 12. What's this one sell for? This sold for 11K an acre. So just by subdividing it, boom, you've tripled your money or doubled your money on this. So this is probably a great market. So it does help with you have a low Gini. This really helps you pick out these markets. So let's go to Sullivan County. Sullivan. Sullivan County. Oh. So we can do the same thing. Non-disclosure, so it's a little tougher. So I'm not going to show that right now. Idaho, same thing, non-disclosure. Iowa, non-disclosure. So Missouri, Minnesota, we should be able to get Clearwater, Minnesota. Clearwater County. Okay, so yeah, I get the exempt. The exempt is pretty much a nationwide thing, like the 10 acre exemption. It's pretty much a nationwide thing. Um, so I would always, I mean, obviously, start at this basis, find a good county, and then go look at the exemptions. Right? It's super easy. Here's this. Go to chat and just say, let's try this. So Clearwater County, MN. What are the subdivide rules for 10 acre exemption for Clearwater County, MN? Clearwater County is 10 exempt regular subdivision work for Clearwater. Okay. Boom. There you go. Must be at least 10 acres. Division must follow local zoning and these rules. So there you go. So you could look up real quick and just say, okay, let's check out. How about Ross County? How about Ross County OH? That's it. So you could pretty much look at a county, ask chat. Chat just does all the searching for you. It's not verify your stuff. Obviously, you're going to call the county, but you check this out. I'm like, oh, there's a 10 acre exemption rules, whatever. Can you subdivide it into a 5 acre lot without a flat map? Yeah. Okay. So there you go. So you would need to get a formal plat for them. So follow standard subdivision location, whatever. So yeah, I would honestly look for low genies, things like that. That's definitely going to help you, Nasser. And then once you do that, you could take it from there and start looking for markets that have a pretty good spread between prices, 40 acre pluses and then 5 to 10 acres. And then just check with chat every time you find one. And that's it. And just ask, hey, could it do this? Or just Google it. You could Google it too. It's just chat does Google for you and takes that data and looks into it. So that's the main difference. I'll be right back 1 second. I got a call coming in. Not the call I was waiting for. Okay. Cool. Good luck, man. Also, let me know if you need help. Awesome. Okay, so let's go back to a little bit of this. So we're looking at this county. Let's see. Zoom in. Show up. All right, yeah, there we go. Now she's working. Okay, cool. So there is a ton of parcels in this area. So we have over 1,500. So that's good to see. And there's demand in this area. So that tells me like I should mail this, price this, mail it. And I think we're going to have a pretty good success over here just because it's not a market that has a high sell-through rate. It's not a market that a lot of people are probably looking at. It's probably, pretty low on the totem pole for a lot of people. So, if I'm seeing this demand and I'm tracking and I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty dang good. Well, I'm gonna roll with it. I think I like this one, right? Let's go here. Let's go back to 42728. Let's go to Redfin. Okay. There you go. Good job, brother. Sold. Go 4+. All right. So the only negative is when we are pricing these types of markets, it actually gets a little bit tough to price them and get comps on it. So that's one of the negatives with working in a market that doesn't have a ton of sales. But you do notice there's activity, like speed coming on here. So stuff is actually moving pretty damn fast, but it does hinder your pricing a little bit. So you have to kind of guess a little bit on pricing and get as close as dang possible as you can. So, what's it look like? Buy for what? Sell for what? What do we got? So let me do this. Let's open the spreadsheet up, throw all this data together. Let's drive. So I could go here. Let's go team. Let's go county pricing. Okay. So this is 42728, 42728 KY. Okay. I'm going to just bring this info in here, file, import, upload, browse. Okay, cool. So I want to look at the PPAs and stuff like that and just see what stuff is selling for. We'll just take a look at it. Okay, delete this. So this has a house on it. Delete you. All right. Looks like everything has the MLS source. So that's good to know. Let's delete all this stuff because we don't need it. Delete these columns. Let's go acre, PPA, price per acre, location, square feet, delete. Delete columns. So let's go acres equals this divided by 43,560. Yep. Fill that in for me. Equals this divided by this. Wonderful. Oops. Okay, cool. So pricing. Let's change this format to format text number counting. Okay, cool. So I'm looking at this now. I want to see acreage wise. So acreage wise, let's see. This is I gotta put filters here for filters. Filters. Okay, cool. So the biggest one's here, 187, and the smallest one down there. Fives. So you can see there's pretty big disparity here in pricing. So obviously this guy's way big outlier. So we can delete her. This kind of rolls up decently. A little bit of an outlier right here. Let's check out why. It's got a pole barn and things like that on it. So that's obviously going to increase your value some. Let's cancel. Let's delete that. All right. Did I delete the wrong one? Yep, I did. So let's delete that guy. So I'm just looking for anything that's kind of like an outlier. Just got a little house on it already. So got improvements. So let's take that. Mine wanted to check buy for 30, sell for 65. Dang, good job, bro. That's amazing. 30K, 30K net. Delete. Okay, these are all looking pretty good. 25 dropped quite considerably. Let's see what happened here. Pretty sure I was getting the same ankle, did I? How fast did she sell? When pending the same day. So they listed that way too cheap. So I'll take that out just because they listed it too low. So low outliers, high outliers, remove them both. I think that's pretty good. So this would be my pricing architecture for this. So I would say we're probably around. If you go averages, insert one column to the left. E equals average. Right here to right here. Equals average. Right here to right here. So I definitely have enough data to price out this set. I don't think I'm lacking data. So that's good. So that works out pretty dang good. So it's about 5K an acre straight through almost. No real big changes. So that kind of tells me this market in general, until you break that 100 acre kind of barrier, it's pretty much the same pricing. So I would probably say I'll price everything about 2,500 an acre, or send an offer for about 2,500 an acre straight through until I hit about 75 acres. Then I'll start tapering down to sending an offer for 2,250, things like that. And I probably taper. Thanks, Trey. Yeah, last week I was camping, so we had no service or anything like that. Um, so yeah, you can see it kind of tapers down pretty well. So I would probably price this closer to like 1,500 an acre, maybe even less, straight through. So let's go here. Let's go file, import. We got to scrub this as well still. I'm going to send this for scrubbing after I price it, just in the interest of time today. So we'll price this baby right quick. Three is one row. Let's go here. Let's go do this. Let's go create filters. All right, cool. Okay, so insert. I'm going to sort this by A to Z. First, I'm going to change this to format, number. Number. Thanks, Arno. It's actually not too hard once you've done it a bunch. So, so like I said, I'm going to do 5K. I'll do 5,200 an acre. Oops. So this is going to be PPA offer. Okay, so we're going to go. This is the thing when you pick like a zip 52. Let's go random numbers 45. When you pick a low Gini area, it actually makes life so much easier. So it goes times. Format. Number currency. Okay, insert one to the left. This is market. And this is offer. Okay, so we go here, we go this times 0.55. So we won't mail anything this low. It's just too low for us. So we're going to probably start at the market price of around 70K. So right around this 13 acre property. It's probably where we'll start mailing. Everything else is just going to go by the wayside. We pull comps from just Redfin only. Yeah, we could go through and pull some other ones, but I think for now it gave us a pretty good consensus of what we got going on in the market. They're all pulled from the MLS anyways. So we'll go down here, and like I said, about 75 acres. I'm going to drop my PPA. So right around here-ish, here, we'll drop this to like 3201, 43. So drop that baby down. I'm going to drop it again. 29. Do it one more time. 20, 27. Cool. All right. And that's pretty much it. So we are priced out now. This is a priced out mailer. We have view. Data cleanup. Duplicates. Data has hetero. Select all. So we're going to just go by mail address. Oops. Okay, so 1,200 unique. Like we said, we probably wouldn't mail any of these, so I'm going to just basically take anything from. Start with the 70. So this, I look at this spread. I'm like, okay, how much can I make here? So 40 to 70, it's about 30K. So I'm pretty good with that. So I'll take this and go all the way down to here. Cut this. Paste that. Copy that. Okay, cool. So here we go. Priced out a mailer, 1,000 pieces in it. So we're seeing, let's go by KPIs. So let's do this. So let's go about 1,066. We could probably get a 0.075% response ratio on this. So we should get about 8 leads. 8 leads, and our contract ratio has been super high lately. So I'd say we probably get 2 contracts. Probably not, actually. That's probably a little high. So we would get 1,066 Yeah, we probably get a, let's say 0.05. Let's just do a 5% response ratio. It's 5 leads. So we get 5 leads. We probably get a bunch of junk leads, and I'd say we probably get, I think, one contract out of this, probably. So, um, yeah, dude, this is still totally lucrative. I can probably get, if I get one contract out of here, especially because my minimum profit on this deal is like 30K. You're talking about, we're talking about mailing. It's 1,000 properties. Probably get one out of there. So you're talking about ROAS on this is what? This is going to cost us 1,066 times 0.54. So it costs us 57,575. So we're going to be spending, let's say we make, call it 25,000 off the deal. 575. That's a 43x ROAS. So obviously there's other contributing factors, but that could be a pretty dang good deal. And I think we'd probably get something out of here. I don't doubt it. Just with the way stuff's been moving lately. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much it. So if we're looking for deals, I mean it's here, man. We just pop right over here to Land Insights and we could pick a county within seconds. Something that, depending on what you want. I mean, I showed Nostr 2 before, just how to do it real quick, and it's easy to do it like that. So yeah, guys, if you guys don't have your mastermind tickets, dude, get them. Like, just come to Vegas, even if it's for one day. Just come hang out on Saturday or Sunday. It's totally worth it. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna absolutely love it. Go here, mastermind, landinvestor.co/mastermind. Check it out too. If you guys don't have this stuff, this is the direct mail company we use right here. Rocket Print Mail, Postcard Mania. That's who we use for all our mail. They crush. They're awesome. We do everything. And then if you guys don't know, this is actually my start in land investing. I've been in real estate for like 15 years, but I was like, yeah, I want to get into land investing. So I worked with Sumner. We threw together this 90-day zero to hero program. You still got 80% off. So check it out. It's basically your A to Z to get your first like 10 deals. We took $10,000 and we basically turned that $10,000 into 270,000. That's real money. That's actual money that went into our account. No bullshit with that. That's actually true. And from there, we've continued to scale and we keep going. And at this point, we probably have somewhere around like $1 million in pipeline profit if we could just get all our deals listed, and which is a good thing to have to deal with. But it's one of those things that we have to deal with. So it's been growing, and we've been consistently hitting it and hammering away. And it's been just about a year now since we started. So I think we'll end this year off with probably somewhere in the neighborhood of probably almost 7 figures in profit. I think pretty confidently. I think we could end the year with 7 figures of profit, not revenue, profit. So pretty dang good. So yeah, I am wholeheartedly confident. Yeah, Rob's on here right now. How many mailers sent that last 90-day challenge? So we did $10,000, and that included all our mail, everything. That was our mail, our systems, all the stuff we needed, everything. So that was damn, I forget how much we sent out. What did we send out? 10 or 15,000, I think, total out of that. I think it was 10 or 15,000. I priced it just like I just showed you guys how to price it now. There was no like special pricing. Sumner actually did not help us at all with the pricing either. Gotta say, I was in the space from 20 to 23. Yeah, 20 to 23 was awesome. We didn't get into later, but yeah, a lot of people crushed it there. So right now we're still sending anywhere between 10 and 15,000 mailers a month. Oh, dude, you're gonna crush. 6K is gonna do good. I feel like there's the threshold. Like once people start doing over 6K and usually hitting that like 6 to 10,000, that's when you really start seeing things happen. We've noticed it. Like it's been great. I will say though, just at the election cycle, it just slowed everything down a touch. Um, but we didn't slow down our mail. We didn't slow down anything. We're actually going to be ramping up our mail. We're going to be going more. Um, we're just waiting for more deals to close. We're in the black inside the business. Like we've obviously made enough money to be in the black. And the way we run our business is very different as far as like money wise. We keep a lot in the business. So what we're waiting for is a few more deals to close, and then we're going to basically ramp up going into this quarter, this final quarter of the year. We're going to ramp up even harder. So should be pretty dang good. Yeah, no, sir. Yeah, we things have been really good. I mean, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of um, people jumping into this, but the thing is, there's so much freaking land in this country. You can make money anywhere. So even if you go into a slower market, price it lower. Buy stuff at 25, 35, 40% of market and let it sit on the market for a little bit. You could still make money because nobody else is touching those areas, right? Just look for area where there's some type of demand and some type of turnover. If things are turning over and moving and pending is short, go for those deals. Just do it. Um, nice. Hey, is he? Are you paying him, or he's doing it for free? Even better. Pretty dang good. It's nice when you can hire family. So yeah, guys, crush it. Go out there. I'll see you guys at the mastermind. It's gonna be a good one. Um, appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out.